Here I have a battery that shows up as 3.1, 3.0 on the Harbor Freight gauge, and on the Sears, on the proper setting. It's right in the questionable mark, probably leaning towards bad. So 3.1 seems to be the tipping point, or 3.0 between a good and a totally bad battery on the Harbor Freight compared to the Sears. Let's check some batteries with our two multi-testers. Harbor Freight, under $10 or free. This is an old Sears model. I like it because it actually says good and bad for your battery. 4.0 is a good battery on the Harbor Freight one, or if it's 9 volt, I believe it's 25. And that's actually good and bad on there. So let's test a couple batteries. Alright, we'll start with double A and 3.5, or sorry, 3.2. We'll check it on the Sears. Alright, it's borderline good. And on the Harbor Freight, it was 3.2. A little bit under the 4.0, and then it says it's a good battery. Alright, 4.3. Obviously, this is going to be a good one on our... Yep, we're well in the good range. Still a couple more. Harbor Freight. 3.7. Craftsman or Sears. Yes, 3.7 is good. So even though if it's under 4.0, it's still a okay battery, I guess. $3.3. Sears. We're at the low end of good. Let's do one more small one. $4.2. You can see that when it's over 4, it's in the high part of good on the Sears gauge. Let's try one of these D batteries. Now we have to change our setting to D. This one you don't have to change anything for this. 4.1. Alright, it says we're good. Let's do a 9 volt. And of course we have to change our setting to 9 volt. Now when you're using these multimeter gauges, you have to have everything set up in the right position, no matter what you're doing. These don't like being on resistance and checking AC voltage. They don't like that, and they'll blow a fuse or burn some stuff in there. And I imagine it's the same with the Harbor Freight ones. So you got to make sure everything's in the right spot, where it needs to be. Black on common, red on the volts, resistance, and milliamps. Alright, let's check the 9 volt. Okay, 1.2 1.0 say. Now, 2.5 needs a good battery on the. No, there's almost nothing there. That's bad. You can throw that at 1.0. Hopefully let's get a good one here. Okay, 23.3. Now that should be a good battery there, and 24 is their number for a good battery. Harbor Freight. Yeah, we're in the middle of good, so you have a nice 9-volt battery there. Alright, let's try one of these little dudes. Armor 4.0. I guess we know what that's going to do. There you go, I guess that's good. It doesn't have a setting for these, so. Alright, while we're here, and if you're still watching, let's just try a couple more batteries for the heck of it. That way you can draw a conclusion on. Yeah, we know that one's really good. You can draw a conclusion on what is bad and what is good between the two batteries. So this is a good way to check your batteries, especially with these Harbor Freight little gauges. It's so super simple. Everybody has these batteries laying all over the damn house, and no one knows if they're good or not, and whether you should throw them out or leave them. No one really wants to throw out good batteries because they're expensive nowadays. Okay, there's a 3.0. Let's check that one on the Sears. Let's see what Sears has to say about all this. And the Sears one said it's good. But look, it's dropping back. So it's on the low end of good. And I believe I was 3.2 on the Harbor Freight. But it's an excellent way to check your batteries. So I would suggest you get one of these Harbor Freight tools that are very inexpensive, even if you can just check batteries with them. They seem to do a pretty good job, and they'll tell you if it's bad or not. So there you have it. I've tested all my batteries with both gauges. And it seems like under 4 with the Harbor Freight gauge is still a good battery. Well, I guess it depends how far under 4 it goes. I'd say 3.2 would be the most. That's when you start getting into the questionable mark on the Sears model.